Everton have today been linked with a move for Juventus winger Nicolas Gonzalez. He spent last season on loan at Juve from Fiorentina before they completed the loan with an obligation to buy, which they did do for €28.1 million earlier this summer. He played 38 times last season and scored 5 goals in all competitions for Juve. He had a better return at Fiorentina. The report today states that Everton are looking for wide players and he will be available to join on a season-long loan. Don't know if there's anything in it. Everton are continuing to scour the market. That's what a phrase that is. For a right winger, we need 2. And Gonzalez seems to be the latest one today. But following on from that report, that Tyler Dibbling remains training away from the Southampton first team, while Southampton and Everton try to thrash out a deal for the 19-year-old. It is thought he's been asked to train away from the first team to ensure that he doesn't take a knock in training, because obviously that would be detrimental to both teams while the negotiating process is ongoing. I don't know what'll happen with this one. Southampton seem to be asking for a lot of money. Everton haven't walked away, which normally tells you that maybe they're not that far apart in the valuations. We seen a clip circulating last night from Russell Martin stating how highly he rated Tyler Dibbling. And I think a lot of people got excited by that. But clearly Everton are very, very interested in taking him and will want a deal done sooner rather than later, particularly David Moyes. He wants the players in as soon as possible. But at the moment, that is ongoing with no update as yet. According to reports today, Everton have had an £18 million bid rejected for Aston Villa captain John McGinn. Everton have looked at him and been interested in him all summer, apparently, but have actually bid for the player. That's according to Sky Sports today. That was rejected by Villa, who have said he's not for sale. Newcastle also very interested in him. I'd be very, very surprised if Everton got John McGinn. I think he's vital to Aston Villa. He's been brilliant under Unai Emery for them. But Everton obviously big admirers of the player. I think he's someone who David Moyes would like it coming. Wouldn't need any time to settle. He mixes it a little bit, really gets goals as well, but has got that little bit of nastiness about him as well. I think David Moyes likes that, likes the being able to rely on players, and John McGinn is very reliable. But Aston Villa insist he isn't for sale, so that could be that where he's concerned. Everton have announced today that the Wi-Fi at Hill Dickinson Stadium will be one of the best in the country. Everton have partnered with HPE Aruba to invest in the best technology that'll provide the best connection and signal strength for football supporters while visiting Hill Dickinson. Supporters can connect to the free Wi-Fi at the weekend against Roma by selecting Everton free Wi-Fi, which feels self-explanatory, but it's been asked to point that out. That's how you get on the Wi-Fi at the weekend. Should be the connectivity of the stadium should be fantastic, in all fairness, at the weekend, and we can all get to test it out when Everton face AS Roma. And also, the Hill Dickinson signage has gone up at Hill Dickinson Stadium. The final touches being put in place for the stadium ahead of that game against Roma. There's a little video on Everton's website, actually, if you want to go over and check that out, or the YouTube channel, showing you all of the behind-the-scenes finishing touches that are in. Look, some brilliant bits in that video if you want to go and check that one out as well. That is it for the News Daily. Make sure you give the video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't. See you later.